All right, so let's start with a quick recap. First, my goal is to lose 100 pounds. I want to go from 260 down to 160 pounds. So I started the MB Thin diet program on July 9th. In week 1, I lost 9 pounds, which was fantastic. So this is my week 2 status report. Here in week 2, I lost 4 more pounds, which is also fantastic. The start date was July 15th, and on that day I weighed 250.3 pounds. The end date was July 22nd, a week later, and I weighed 245.9 pounds. 4 pounds is great, but why isn't there as much weight loss here as in week 1? It's because a lot of the weight loss in week 1 was water weight, and most of that easy water weight was done in week 1. Here in week 2, there's probably still a little water weight to lose, but this week it's far more realistic in terms of real weight loss. Another funny thing is that if we look at the weight graph for this week, it's not quite as consistent as it was in week 1. We see 2 bubbles actually, one of which is pretty significant. I gained more than a pound on July 20th according to the scale compared to July 19th. What causes a bubble like this? I do several things to try to make my morning weigh-ins consistent. First, I wake up, use the restroom, and then I wear about the same clothes every time I weigh myself. Some people weigh themselves naked, some do it in their underclothes, whatever. It doesn't really matter what you wear as long as it's consistent day to day. I also try to weigh myself at about the same time every day, usually around 6:30 a.m. This time thing is important. If I weigh myself during the week at 6:30 a.m. and then on Saturday I sleep late and weigh myself at 10 a.m., I might be half a pound or even a pound lighter just because of that time delay. My body loses about 0.2 pounds of weight per hour. This is water leaving my body naturally through sweat and breathing. Here on July 20th, why did I gain a pound? It's not because I ate 4,000 calories on July 19th. We can see this from my calorie graph. But what I did do on the 19th is I tried a new food. I bought this packet of seasonings for chicken with curry sauce, and I made that at home. I also ended up going to a luncheon and ate a few more carbs than I should have. What spiked that day, therefore, was the total grams of carbs I ate, as you can see in this graph. July 19th was the highest carb intake day in 2 weeks' time. These carbs probably caused my body to retain some water, which then got unretained the next day. But it could have been other things too. Salt can cause my body to retain water, maybe if I start taking a new medicine, or it can just randomly retain water for no reason whatsoever. Who knows? The point is, a bubble up like this is irrelevant, even if it lasts for a few days. Eventually my body will release the water and the weight loss will continue. As long as I'm eating less than I burn, which is obvious from these calorie graphs, I'm fine. So now I head into week 3. I'm 13 pounds lighter than when I started, which is great. Will I lose 4 pounds in week 3? I kind of doubt it. I imagine that I'm going to get into a rhythm where I'm losing about 2 pounds a week consistently by keeping the calorie deficit at about 1,000 calories per day. But I may get a bonus from the low-carb diet and lose weight a little faster than this. We'll see. If you're at the point where you must lose weight, and if you would like to lose weight with me using this program I'm using, then please like and subscribe this channel and invite any of your friends who need to lose weight too. Let's lose weight together.